Right, we're in the second show of these, and we start with the genus Agara. I'll concentrate mainly on the ones that are in bloom. And another reminder, next Saturday, Mesembs show at Banstead. It's in the community centre. These are all silver skins. Agara simply means silver skin. There's one in bud. Very easily to split. As you can see, some of the leaves have been split. Very difficult to not get them without splitting. Next on we have some lithops, living stones. These ones I've had for many years. I just grow them as a selection. The names, they're all true, but unfortunately over the years the names have got mislaid. Some I know, some I don't. There's a few more there. Lithops are not difficult to grow, as long as you observe the watering periods. The little group we have in front is Oxeniana. This must be one of my favourite ones. Beautiful markings to the leaves. And the old favourite over here is Opsicoforma rubra, the red-leafed plant. Some more in bloom. Nice little cluster. Here we have the genus Dinteranthus. This was named after Kurt Dinter, a German botanist who was working in South Africa at the time. Dinteranthus. Dinteranthus are very, very close to lithops. The seed though is very, very fine, and it is like dust. These ones are Vanzylii, which was named after a person. And the big fat one you see in front is Pole Evansi, named after Mr. Pole Evans. All Dinteranthus are worth growing. I've got one or two of these Vanzylii. At one time it was thought to actually be a lithops. We've got a clustering one there. That could be Wilmotianus. But as you can see, it's getting to that optimum size where this will have to be broken up and propagated. The next tray, you've got some in bloom there. Another, this is probably Pubrulus or Wilmotianus. Next to it is Dinteranthus inexpectatus. Beautiful plant, look at that, smooth. In front of that another, I think that's a Wilmotianus as well. I'm not too sure. When you get to my age, the names seem to just vanish. There's a nice clustering plant. Another inexpectatus. Some more there. Moving on, we have the genus Lepidaria. There's one there, Lepidaria margaretae. And they're in bloom. Lepidaria in bloom, another one over there. Lepidarias are like a cross between a Lithops and a Schwantesia. Not difficult to grow. Slowly come. And grown with another Lithops. A couple more Lithops there. Going across, this is at the end of the greenhouse, looking at the baby's toes. I've got hundreds of these. There's several in the pans. There's not just one plant, there's several together. Fenestraria, which means windowed. A windowed plant. Fenestraria, there's Ropalophila, which has the white flower, and Aurantiaco, which has the orange to yellow flower. There's some cultivars about which are very, very distinct, very bright orange flowers, but these are the norm that you would see. As you can see, they grow like weeds. Fenestraria, Ropalophila and Aurantiaco. One of my pans of Corydoxus peculiaris. This is an aptly named plant, being very peculiar. It's a Corydoxus. See, it's coming through it's the growing stage, and it's had plenty of blooms. We've got some seeds there, so they may be on their way to the MSG seed bank. And behind that, my pride and joy, Gibbaeum heathii. You've seen this numerous occasions. This hopefully will be going to the show next Saturday, the MSG show, Mesembs Study Group. That is expected to turn up there. It's bigger and bigger. And it's many years old, probably older than me. Gibbaeum heathii, named after an English amateur collector, Mr. Heath. Let's go back to some of the blooms as I keep this fairly short. We've got Plospilus in bloom. We've got another one there in bloom. At the back, we've got a Glotophyllum, or some people call them Grotiphyllums. Other species of Gibbaeum, Gibbaeum geminan, pubescens, shandii. Very similar those. The plant in the corner there looks like Odontophorus. Odonta means teeth, bearing teeth. Phorus means to bear. So it's bearing teeth, Odontophorus. That refers to the little spines at the ends of the leaves. In front of that we have a Samophora species, and Samophora means bearing sand. In the native habitats they're often covered in sand. Samophora meaning sand bearing. I'll try and keep the technical stuff to a minimum. This is mainly to show you what is in bloom at the moment. There's some more Agara with the lovely lemon yellow flowers. We've got the miniature Pelostopilus, which were renamed Tanquana. Split a bit unfortunately, but it's in bloom. The one behind it, I mentioned this early on, is the one of the cultivars of the fenestraria, and this is the one with a dark orange flower. Let's just walk down to the end and just do a few there. There's a tray of Lithops in bloom, Lithops salicola. And another tray of Corydoxus peculiaris, and another tray of peculiaris. These ones are a little bit older. We've got a Philobolus or Sphalmanthus, Philobolus resurgens, Conophytum herrii. This was known as Herianthus mayeri in the old days. Not in bloom yet, but buds are coming through. You can just see them. And there's the other one. This is the pink form of Herianthus. Herianthus mayeri is white flower, but this is the pink one, Rex. It's called Rex. Conophytum herrii. These are all seedlings, or were seedlings, of Gibbaeum heathii, same species as my very large plant. And in amongst them, look very carefully, they have self-seeded. It's covered with seedlings. I'm hoping to take this tray along to the show. Remember, it's next, not tomorrow, it's next Saturday, MSG at Banstead. Anyhow, once again, thanks for looking. Any comments, please leave. I'll get back to you. And for the bulb collectors, I will be putting more of those up. In fact, I have got a magnificent collection on its way, which will contain many bulbs, some quite rare, but I will come to that when I get them. I haven't got them yet, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And lo and behold, I wondered where my little friend was. Hello, Gingy, you're gorgeous. I knew she would, or here's a he, would turn up, my next door's pussycat. Anyhow, once again, thanks for watching. I might put another one up. I'll see how the time goes. But remember, not this Saturday, next Saturday, the MSG, Mesembs Study Group at Banstead. Anyway, we'll end on a picture of my neighbour's pussycat, Gingy, and say thank you. Thank you.